Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Ah, I was supposed to do a whole different live this morning or this afternoon, and then something happened last night. See, guys, I had it already worked out what we were going to talk about and everything, and then something happened last night. So I went on. Lisa had a live. I went in her live. She was having a porch party. I went in there. Then I had to leave because I had to go on panel with John. Zelda, thank you for becoming a member. I highlighted that so I can remember to say that. Thank you for becoming a member. And let me do a roll call before I do all of this. Hi, Susan. Hi, Sassy Gamer Girl. Welcome. Hi, dear Yvette, working hard at the plantation. Hi, Nevi. Thank you. Let's see. Um, Sassy Gamma Girl, Sassy Gamma. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Hi, Brenda J. Welcome. Sarah Z. Welcome to the chat. Brooke Bailey. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Hi, Ann. Welcome. Hi, Maria. Welcome. So, guys, last night I went live with John and we had a damn good live. It was funny as hell. In case you guys don't know, John is now going to be a Hare Krishna. Really. Okay. So then I was in here. I was working on the stuff for today that we were going to talk about. Hi, 40 ounce. I just saw you came in. Hi, Christy. Welcome. So I was working on the stuff I was going to talk about this afternoon. And hi, Brooke. I see you're here. Thank you. Welcome. So I get a phone call and I was told AMZ was live. So hi, Beauty by KK. So I went into AMZ's live. I got in there maybe 10 minutes before the live. I'm going to say 10 minutes. I'm not sure, before her live ended. So I was invited. I saw a few people on a panel. I noticed Amanda was up there and I heard that Amanda had been ill. And I made a comment to her. I said, I hope you're feeling better. Glad to see you. And before that, I was invited to come on a panel and I had no idea what they were talking about. So I typed in the chat. I said, just came off a live. Don't know, what's going on in here. I'll go back to the beginning. Well, then I stayed for like maybe a minute. Then I left and I tried to go back to the beginning. When I went back to the beginning, the live was not available. So I said, okay. Then I get a screenshot. I'm in here. I'm watching TV. I'm watching ID Discover because I took a break. And I get a screenshot of my name in somebody's chat. Well, I was told that my name was called and said that I was, of course, something about I was over there supporting. Whatever. Don't matter. So 2 people were in there. I saw their names on the screenshot. So I sent someone a message and said, could you explain to me, at the time I didn't know whose chat it was, why my name is in this chat? So she was kind enough and she replied and she told me that she and the other person set the record straight. Now, I don't really have any ill will towards this person. What I don't like is the fact that they put on an IG post or on a story that I had a thug to call their home. First of all, I don't have any thugs, don't know any thugs, never had this person's number, never spoke to this person on the phone except for an IG phone. When I spoke, well, I'm taking it back. When I did speak to the person on the phone, it was me, someone else, and her. Never called this person directly, never had her number. So I'm like, I made a post. I said, first of all, I don't know any thugs. Second of all, I've never had your number. Okay. So I left it at that. Never said anything else about it. So, of course, the fact that they're having this issue with this other YouTuber, my name is there. Let me make this very clear. I don't care whose channel anybody goes into. I really don't. I can care less. If I step into a channel, I step into that channel under my name. Whatever I say, I mean it. And in this instance, didn't say anything. But my name was brought up in this live. Don't appreciate it. Not at all. Don't call your name. Don't give a shit about you. And I hate to say that. Now, I'm quite aware of everything that's going on. I've heard it. It was to the point where I got a phone call telling me this person was in bad shape. I went and I listened to the lives. I was like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? So I made a phone call and then I got the backstory. So then I called this other person. I said, hey, could you do me a favor? I know you two are tight. Could you check to see if she's okay? And that person is in the chat. They know it's true. I don't follow her. So I didn't feel it was my place to call her and check on her. So I asked someone else to check on her for me because she sounded like she was in distress. So then I look at that channel. I go to the other channel. I listen to their side. I listen to this side. Either way it goes. The shit went real life. It shouldn't have went there. Now, I'm going to make something clear. I like Terry Lynn. She and I laugh and talk about all kind of stuff. We don't talk about YouTube drama. We laugh. We talk about bullshit. I go into AMZ's chat. I like to hear them giggling up there. Sometimes you just want to hear giggling. Now, if something's going on that I don't want to be a part of, I leave. I don't announce I'm leaving. I just leave. But for people, subs, to try to keep stuff going and put other people in the middle of bullshit, I don't do that. Whatever I have to say, it comes out of my mouth. I just want to make that perfectly clear. It comes out of my mouth. I don't support or I don't choose sides in this situation. They both have done too much, in my opinion. It needs to stop. I don't care about who started it, what happened. It's just gotten ridiculous. I hear this one's calling CPS, this one's calling my job, this one's calling my family. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's everybody wants to go real life. If you have an issue with somebody, call that person. If you cannot come to an understanding, leave it alone. Walk away from it. That's it. Just leave it alone. It's not worth this because then you put the people that sub to your channel, you put them in the middle. So then you're telling people, well, if you're on her side, you don't need to be in here. Or if you go to his channel, don't come in here. How do you tell grown ass people where they can and cannot go? I don't understand it. I don't. It's gotten to the point where, and we all share subs. I don't tell. I see my mods in other channels. I don't care. As long as they're being respectful, I don't care. Now, whatever beef they have with somebody or who, I see people in my channel that I know don't like John. That's their opinion of him, not mine. I don't care. I go into this other person. I go into AMZ's channel. I'm made to feel welcome. I'm not feeling I don't feel like I'm an outcast. I go into Lisa's channel. Lock, Dark, all of them. They welcome me into their channels. I don't go in there to see who is saying what about what. If it's something they're discussing, I don't want to hear it, I leave. If I go into an IG live, it's something they're discussing, I don't want to hear it, I leave. Everybody has free will. But when you keep stirring the pot, I hear shit that's said about me on other channels. I don't care. They don't know me. I don't care. I was told my black card was revoked. Well, goddamn, really? Seriously? I was born black, will die black. How the fuck you gonna revoke some card? Seriously, stop it. This it's completely gotten out of hand. It's like you don't, if you go into a channel and if you don't know who's in there, you're scared to get attacked. Shit, when I go in, I'm going under my name. Period. That's it. And I don't go to too many channels. That's just me. And I'm tired of it. But when you're throwing people into bullshit that they have nothing to do with just because you saw them in somebody's channel. Oh my God. Hi, Shaylin. How are you, sweetie? How are you? I am just, I'm sick of it. So before I blew my lid, I went and I asked somebody who was in there, why was my name brought up? And to this point, um, I watched the live about 2 hours ago. I watched it. I heard everything that was said. Do I agree with it? I don't care. To be honest, I don't. It's none of my business. It's not my issue. It is none of my business. See my shirt? Mind your own business. It's free. I don't care. People should be able to go into a chat, have a good time without being put in the middle of bullshit. That's YouTube. Everybody keeps saying YouTube is supposed to be fun. I don't know when did it get to this point where everybody is coming for people. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. I'm just really upset when I see this. I see it. I see it. And it makes me sick to my stomach. Thank you, Anne. I appreciate it. It really does. If I have an issue, I'm going to try to reach out to that person. They don't respond, that's on them. I won't talk about it again. But to see when your name is in a chat and then to get a text, and I'm like, huh? I was like, okay, it's all right. But I reached out to someone who I knew was going to tell me the truth, and they did. So I get it. You guys are beefing. That's your beef. That is your beef. I've heard this side, I've heard that side. Because I wanted to hear it for myself. I don't go by, oh, she did this, she said this, whatever. I listen to it. And like I always said, there's three sides to a story. Her side, their side, and the truth is in the damn middle. And they both have valid points. They both do. Thank you so much, Yvette, for the super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. They both have valid points on their feelings. These are their feelings. I get it. You cannot change a person's feelings. They both have valid points. Then some of this bullshit. In my opinion, you're getting everybody involved in bullshit they don't need to be involved in. Stop it. And I know some people like the mess. I get it. But my God, you know, you're in this chat, you're saying this, and then you run into that chat and you're saying that. It's like you keep the mess going. I'm calling this attorney. I got an attorney. People, I have attorney. I have one. Plus I have two in my family. You don't hear me going, oh, I got an attorney. I got an attorney. I'm suing because whatever I do, I'm going to do. I won't have to announce it. Period. You don't announce the shit you're doing. If you're going to do it, do it. That's it. Just do it. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't have a bone in this fight. I really don't. It's just, notice I'm not calling the other person's name, but I'm calling the person's name whose chat I was in. And I have no ill will towards MZ at all. Not at all. She and I have been talking about doing a collab, to do a collab on true crime. I don't, do I like everything she does? No. Do I like everything she says? No. No. That's me. I reached out to Amanda one day because I watched one of her lives and I heard her say something and I had to correct her because I don't want her or people to think, well, you're starting trouble. I reached out to her. I said, hey, just heard your live. I said, here is, I said that you have the facts mixed up. This is not what was said. So I gave it to her because if you know the truth, say the truth. Don't let it keep going on the way, oh, well, they said this, they said that. Doesn't matter. Go check for yourselves. Go listen for yourselves. Don't go by what somebody tells you. When I got that call about her and I heard that the anguish and what I was like, oh my God, what is going on? I made a phone call. Then I went and I listened to the other one. I was like, oh, this is ridiculous. So yes, I hear it. Thank you so much, Brenda Faye, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. I hear it. I hear it all. Do I get involved? No. Should I have reached out and said, well, I don't like what's being done to you? I was told that everybody should have reached out. No, I don't know. Now, I don't know what happened to you. I don't. I heard what you said, and I feel so bad for the things you went through. I feel bad for the stuff that Terry Lynn went through. I feel bad for the stuff that MZ said she has went through. I feel bad for anyone who's gone through DV. My aunt went through it. We didn't know about it for 30 years after the fact when she was getting ready to get divorced. And I understand why she didn't say anything, because my uncles would have probably killed her husband. So, no, I don't agree with any of that. But that has nothing to do with me. So please keep my name out of these chats. Keep my name out of this mess. If I go into Amzi's chat, I go into Amzi's chat because I want to go in and I want to hear what she has to say. When she's doing the Summer Well stuff, when she's doing the spirit boxes, I find it fascinating. Now, when they're in there up there laughing and giggling, I crack up with them. I have a good time. If it gets to the point where it starts getting too much, I leave. I don't have to sit in her chat and tell her, oh, you're wrong for doing this. It's not my place. Not at all. These are grown people. If you don't like what's going on, leave the chat. That's it. Whew, Lord. Okay. So, anyway, does anybody have any questions for me? Seriously, I'm going to answer any questions that you guys have. I will answer them. I will be truthful. I will be honest. So, whatever questions you have for me, ask me. I will tell you. I don't need anybody else telling you anything. If you want to know, ask me. So I'm at that point. I was being sent stuff that people were saying about me on Reddit. I laughed about it but when I went into a Reddit account, matter of fact, it was the fan club for John Yates. I went in there and corrected something that was stated. That was the second time I've ever went in anywhere and commented until I joined this. And I said, hey, just so you know the facts, this is what happened on my channel. Well, I got banned because they said that I had my own platform to spin my narrative. It wasn't a spin. You could have played it. You could have saw it for yourself. They banned me. I was like, well, damn. I went in there to make sure they understood the truth because what was posted was a lie. So if you really cared to know, you could have checked the live out. But instead, they chose to spin a narrative. That's their choice. I posted something on the Hags of JY last week. Somebody had a difference of opinion. That's fine. That is their opinion. I cannot argue with someone over their opinion and their belief. That's it. I stated what I had to say. You don't agree with it. That's your opinion. I'm not going to go back and forth with you about your opinion because you'll never win. And it'll keep going on and on and on and on. That's it. I don't have the time or the patience for bull. I don't deal with it at all. Anybody knows me, Yvette knows me, Rabbit knows me, John knows me, and people keep saying that I co-sign. No, when he's wrong, he's wrong. Same thing I did to my old co-host. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If I'm wrong, shit, somebody tell me. I don't want somebody to go, oh yes, you're right, you're right, you're right. No. If I F up, please, hey, you're wrong. Let's have a discussion about it. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's a conversation, people. And the back and forth and putting all of these subs in the middle. Don't go to that channel. You bet not follow this one. You can't do that. Well, you can because it's your mouth. It's your right. But you cannot tell people, grown people, what to do. They're not children. They're not children. Some people go back and forth because they want to see what's going on. I don't call them trolls. Now, I had one troll in here way back when, came in with some bull and got rid of them. Don't do that. I don't curse. Don't come in here and spit on my floor when I invited you at my house. Don't do that. So I'm just I'm just saying, people just have to. What are you saying, Ann? Thank you, Ann. And see, and that's her right. That is her right. She can unfollow him. That is her right to do that. You can't tell people where to go, who to go watch. You can't do it. I'm serious. So let me just knock out Humble Beauty. I am from Louisiana. I grew up in Louisiana, born and raised in Louisiana. We moved to Texas, born and raised. So that's where I am from. I spent 20 something years on the East Coast. And I'll tell you, I have, girl, please. I had an FBI number. I was accused of kidnapping my son because I was going through a custody battle. I'll tell you, anything you want. It's just crazy with the stuff that's going on. But I wanted to talk to you about this R. Kelly stuff and about the lies that's being told in this trial on both sides, okay? The one thing that stood out to me is when Demetrius, his tour manager, said that R. Kelly had nothing to do with him gathering these false documents to change Aaliyah's age. Well, damn, he knew Aaliyah was 15. How the hell was he going to marry a 15-year-old in the state of Illinois? So whether he is still culpable for what you did. He is still liable because you enter into a fraud. He signed his name on that marriage license knowing this young girl was 15 years old. So, oh my God. Hi, Christy. Ida Destroyed. My dad is here with me right now because he cannot go back home. They have to disinfect his whole building. The state has to go in. They have to inspect everything to make sure everything is good. So, and Christy, I know you're down by Houma. I am so sorry. I know a few people that have lost everything down there. My sister that lived in Laplace, she lost, this is her fourth time. Her house flooded. The water was up to her roof. And where I showed you guys on the live that I did, where you saw the water that was flowing all right there off of I-10, my sister's house is right there. My aunt probably lost everything. I haven't checked. They're still here, but they were in the same subdivision. So I am so sorry to hear that, Christy. And I did think about you. I definitely did think about you. Now, and was trying to figure out if you guys got out. But my dad, he wanted to stay. And then when things got, oh, come get me. but my sister and them left. My aunts were all up here. My uncle was the only one that stayed in Laplace because, as I said, all the houses are on the same street, which is named after my grandfather. So he stayed to make sure nothing was being done there. But they're telling people not to come back because gas is still short. Grocery stores have to clean up, restock everything. Um, yeah, Laplace is my hometown. That is where I went to school at. So hi Mod 361. But when my sister them came here, they had those MRE packets like they give the military people, and they had the cartons of water that they passed out. But they were telling people not to come back. And then when my sister's here, FEMA is calling her because they want to go check her house. No one's there. She's got roof damage. Her gate was knocked down. Well, her fence that lined her property was all knocked down. But yeah. Well, some people were getting electricity yesterday on the they're supposed to get it Wednesday, tomorrow. But they're doing it in grids. So my sister's uncle's lights came on. It was just like her here in Texas when we had that freeze. They were doing rolling blackouts. But all the hospitals are up and open. All the lights and everything are on there. So they work to get the emergency places open. But my dad, senior citizen assistant living building, they have to go in, disinfect everything. They have to get everything assessed, and then the state comes in and inspect, and then and only then would they allow them to come back in. Um, I'm just like, I'm sorry. I just got blown away by this stuff that happened last night, guys. And but I really wanted to, because it was titled, you know, the lies you tell. And that's what we were going to talk about with the stuff that happened with the R. Kelly trial this past week, because I give you guys updates, but they're like 15-minute clips. But some of this stuff was just off the chain. Like the one lady that testified the other day, she never accused him of taking advantage of her when she was younger, but she had a relationship with him. She said she couldn't testify to when it started. You know, when you started having intercourse with this man, you know if you were underage or not. But she never accused him of doing it when she was underage. But she did admit, same storyline, and then she admitted that he had her to have a threesome with another woman. So it's all the same pattern. And oh, you're in Homer Lockport. Okay, Homer got hit really bad. And you're in Montego too. Okay. Whoo. Yeah, Christy, you're in Florida, I thought I saw. Yeah, so the generators, so the two big generators that really powers the city was swept into the Mississippi. And in case you guys didn't watch the update that I did on my hometown, the winds was so strong in New Orleans that it reversed the way the Mississippi River was flowing. That's how that's how these winds were. And then you see how Ida moved up and became a tropical, and the devastation it did in New York and New Jersey. New Jersey had tornadoes. So, hi Katie, how are you? But yeah, so it was just a mess down there, and it's still a mess. I remember when the storm hit Lake Charles last year when I was traveling back and forth to take my dad for his treatments. It was nothing but devastation. There were no billboards or anything up. But I will be taking my dad back home when he's able to go. So, hi, Debbie. You're going to have to catch the replay, woman. Uh, but I just had to get that off my chest. I really, really did, because it bothered me. It just bothered me. And then as far as R. Kelly is concerned, I don't know if you guys follow everything that's going on, but you remember his wife Drea came out and said that she couldn't go eat. She had to ask him for everything, when she can eat everything else. Well, his nutritionist was on Tasha K's live last week. And she flat out said that wasn't true. The food was always stocked. Drea would go in and out and eat whatever she wanted to. And then, the saying was that the reason he had these girls to wear baggy clothes, the woman explained that as well. She said that he had a lot of meetings in his home, and there was people coming in and out there all the time, and the dancers. She said that they all had to wear baggy clothes. That way guys wouldn't try to pick up. But men don't care what you have on, to be honest. If they want to see you, they want to talk to you, they will. What happened with Brenda? I missed it. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh yeah, all the power lines. I mean, you guys need to see it. So what is it? I forgot. It's Channel 6 in New Orleans. They're doing a great job of covering all of this. Yeah, it's really bad. But now my aunts are in Opelousas. They went to Opelousas, I think Friday. So they're there. If you have these generators that run by gas down there, gas is scared. Did you hear about the guy that got shot at the gas station because he got into an argument with somebody at the pumps, and he was shot and killed in front of all of these witnesses? Now, the question is, I know they have the cameras, but since, everything was knocked out, I'm sure they won't have cameras, but they got the tag numbers and everything. So, then the 911 operator who was actually hanging up on people because she didn't want to take the calls. You take that job, it's like any other job, but your job is an essential part of what's going on at that time. These people who are needing help, they're calling in, and you are deliberately hanging up on these people. What happened if somebody actually lost their life because you weren't doing your job? What happens then? What happens? And she's plastered all over the place. She's wanted. Young girl. She looks like she's like 23, 24. Young girl. Maybe she might be a little older than that. Don't know. Okay, so who pays to pay? Okay, so when there's a natural disaster, the federal government has FEMA that is set up for emergency situations. But the governor has to declare, or the president, he was in the class, what was it, Friday or Saturday, can't remember, but they have to declare it a natural disaster. And then you have the state funding as well that's set aside. And then you have your own homeowner's insurance, but you shouldn't have to touch your homeowner's insurance. But when Katrina hit, my dad at the time was in a home in his house. He went through his insurance company to fix his home because FEMA and the Red Cross was taking too long. So then he turned around and sent those bills to these different organizations. And it takes a while, but you do get your money. But you need to make sure. Hi, Payne, welcome. Oh my God, they have National Guards. Oh my goodness. Well, where we went to get my dad from, it was National Guards all out there as well. And these people were out on cots and everything. No, I'm not a thug, nor do I know any thugs. Now I have some nephews that want to be thugs, but I don't even know. I don't even talk to them. So I don't, but again, it's just crazy the stuff that's put out, and people just eat it up. They eat it up. And I stated, I was told that I made a joke one time on a live, and I said that I threw my miniature poodle because he peed on my floor, and I threw him to a wall. And this, and oh my God, next thing you know, I had killed my dog. It was a joke. And people took it and ran with it. And I said it because of what we were discussing at the time. And I know my co-host, how she feels about animals. How the hell you going to throw a miniature poodle against a wall? Come on now. Is this the stuff that people just run with? So, but you know what? And it's true. You know, you got to remember, we were all locked down. And then everything started opening up little by little. And stuff that we hadn't heard about, like murders and shootings and all of this stuff, it just, they started running rampant. Kids started disappearing and missing. Um, it's just ridiculous what the, and taking a life or destroying someone else's life. How does that make you feel? Really? And they probably were, I don't know if they were much kinder, but I think a lot of people stayed in their place or stayed minding their business. But now, since you were confined to your home, only thing you had was the TV and YouTube to interact with people. I think that's where a lot of this started from. I really do. Yes, girl. It was just so much. Hi, Terry Lynn. I was just talking about you, pretty, and thank you for becoming a member. It wasn't on my thing when I came in, but I saw it the other day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Guys, I'm telling you, we were going to talk about R. Kelly, and that's why I said the lies you tell. But I just wanted to come in here and just, I just had to get that off my chest. I really did. And Terry Lynn is here. She and I laugh and talk. We talk about everything. We don't talk about YouTube drama. I laugh. I laugh. I love to hear her laugh. And I don't want to hear anybody cry. I really don't. But when I cry, I'm pissed. I'm mad. And I just smell, all I do is smell your blood. When I'm crying, that means I am pissed because I cannot get to you. So it's just to hear people in anguish and sad and crying. It's just, hi, Beverly. Welcome. Hi, Butterfly Kisses. Oh, you're going into lockdown? I thought Texas was going to go into lockdown too. Huh. But I know we have mask mandates here again, which I steady wear my mask, man. I steady wear my mask. Yep, you did. I saw it, sweetie. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Tonight I'm going live with the Murdoch, case. We're gonna go live at 7. We've got some new developments on that, and we're going to discuss this. So we're going to go live on that. And what's tomorrow? Wednesday. We're going to do Welcome to Platteville and My Big Fat Fabulous Life. And I was really happy with the book club meeting. I really was. We had a good time. Everybody have their books now. So we're going to read chapters 8 through 14. We're going to discuss chapters 8 through 14. Everybody should be able to get to that. And we're going to have a panel discussion because that'll be fun. You got some new... Oh my God. Yeah, but guys, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. But everybody just sit back. And I told Yvette this story a long time ago. I met this woman at a party. I think I told you guys, but you never know what anybody is going through. We saw that with Nene Leakes last week when she went into her club. They were having a birthday party. I get it. You're at her establishment, and she should come over and say hi and happy birthday because you're celebrating. I get that. But to call her out on something that her husband had came from the hospital, you knew he wasn't doing well. Maybe they didn't know. But you can't call people out unless you never know what a person is going through. She had to get on the mic and tell them her husband is in a process of transitioning. You never know what people are going through. I found that out the hard way. Um, as I said, I was at this party. This lady was telling me her life story, and I just sat there and listened to her. And come to find out, when she saw my sister again, and I listened to her, we conversated about what she told me, and I asked if she wanted my opinion. She said yes. I gave it to her, and I explained to her why I was saying what I was saying. When she saw my sister maybe a month later, she informed my sister that I saved her life that night. Never knew the woman was contemplating self-harm. Didn't know. You never know what anyone is going through. Step back. Think, if this was you, would you want the same thing being done to you? No matter how you feel about that person, really, no matter how you feel about that person, step back and think about it. You know, if this was you, if this was going on, would you want people to call your job? Would you want people to call your family member? Would you want people to put your personal business out on the internet? Just because someone did it to you, two wrongs never makes a right. Never makes a right. We have to do better. We have to want better for ourselves. We have to. Yes, treat people as you wish to be treated. That's it. Oh, Glenda, what happened? Oh, Glenda. Sweetie, I'm so sorry for. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, my stepmom and my aunt, she had that big C word, and it metastasized to her brain. When I saw the picture of her, like maybe a month before she died, she was in Qatar. And after she died, they flew her back here. She didn't look like herself at all. Her mind had went to like a 3-year-old child again. So, you know, when you have grown daughters and you have grown sons that watch a very vibrant woman, and she fought. Uh, my cousin Tracy died, but 30 years ago. That's her sister, breast cancer. She died. She had breast cancer metastasized. My aunt, which is her sister as well, she just had both breasts removed about a month ago. Um, that C word sucks. It really does. It really, really does. And my sister cannot take it. My sister in law's mom has it now, and it's not looking good at all. So, what I said is, you know, my dad just went through it twice already. So, when I said that you treat people the way you want to be treated, now, if you need to talk about somebody's lies and you got the facts to prove what you're saying, by all means, show the facts, show the receipts. But don't just get out and start spewing things out of your mouth and hoping it's going to stick. Have respect for yourself. Have respect for other people. Have respect for your kids if you have them. Have respect for your family. Hi, butterfly kisses. How are you? But guys, I'm just, see, cut to the chase. I just did it. We done cut to the chase. There ain't no more to be said about it. I'm never going to speak on this again unless my name comes up, and then we're going to have an issue. But again, I like going into Emsy's chat. I like hearing her. She and Terry Lynn go at it, laughing back and forth. Like I said, when I don't know, Terry Lynn, if you were in here when I said it, but I said it. If I come into the chat with you and Amzy, and if you guys are discussing something I don't want to know or I don't feel comfortable with, I leave. That's just it. And you know me, you and I talk. I said it earlier. I'll say it again while Terry Lynn is on here. Do I agree with everything that Amzy does and says? No. Do I agree with everything the other person says and does? No. but it's their right. It's their business. It's nothing to do with me. It doesn't affect me at all. Not at all. Hi, unapologetically curious. Thank you so much. So I'm just saying it. That's the way I feel about it. Anybody doesn't like it, sorry, but I don't have an issue. Hi, the dark magician. I go where I choose, like everybody else should. Go where you choose to go. Go into chats. I just started seeing the dark magician in a chat that I didn't even, he just started appearing. I'm like, okay, there's the dark magician. Go into anybody's chat you want to. If you don't want to hear what they're saying, leave. Leave. If you're there to support, you can support. You don't have to type negative things in there. Just be there to support that person. That's all. That's it. And Terry Lynn and I have had conversations. She knows what I have to say. She knows. I say it, I stand by it, and I mean it. When I hear something, it's like, oh no. Mm-mm. So, everybody has their right to their opinions and their feelings. But when you involve everybody in this and it keeps going over and over and over and over, it never ends. Never, ever, ever ends. So, truth be told, I just have a good time. I laugh. I have fun. Thank you. That's what I just said. I feel comfortable going into MZ's chat. I feel comfortable going into Lisa's chat. I go into Rabbit's chat where I don't feel like I'm going to be welcome and I don't want to cause issues in anybody's chat. I leave. I don't go. I don't go. That's it. But running from chat to chat and go, oh, they're saying this. Oh, they're saying that. No, baby, that needs to stop. We need to be better. We need to be better for ourselves and the people that are around us. And of course, I always go in the commentary zone, so I go in. But, I'm in Yvette's chat. So places where I go that I'm comfortable, I know we're going to have a good time. There's not going to be any drama. I'm there. If I go into Amzi's chat and there's something going on that I'm not, I leave. Same thing when she and Jen had the joint channel. I go in there, I show support. If they're discussing things that I don't want to hear, I leave. Hi, Mod 148. Thank you. So, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for joining me today. And you see, we just cut to the chase. Just cut out all the bullshit, get down to the nitty gritty and say what we have to say. I want to ask if I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up really quick before we get out of here. You guys can come up and say what you have to say, but we're not going to do any disparaging of any people or anybody on this channel. I understand everybody has a voice. If you got something to say, just be respectful on how you say it. That's all I ask. So that's it. You can get your point across without calling names, without being rude and nasty to people. And that's the only thing I ever ask. So, and if you want to come up, say your piece, but don't, there's no name calling here. See how I did it? I said what I had to say. I didn't call any names. Was I pissed? Yes, but I handle it in a different way. Hi, Red Hot. Welcome, baby. And I heard your music the other day. This girl be making some great music. But after you're feeling better, we need to do, because I need to change my theme music around a little bit. But I'm glad everybody was here. Thank you for spending your lunchtime or your break time with me. I really, really appreciate it. I said I was going to be in here every Tuesday for a cut to the chase, because there's a lot be going on over the weekends and try to break it all down. So, but we're going to do cut to the chase. Now, if something else happens, we'll deal with it then. But I just want to say one more thing. Yesterday we lost Michael K. Williams, and it came as a shock to everybody, and I put it up on my IG page. He was a phenomenal actor, and the roles he played, I was riveted. He actually had a show. I can't remember the show that was on, and then they canceled it after like one season. But he was like an HBO staple. So there's a lot of tributes going out to him today, and we know everybody knows we lost Willard Scott. So Christy, thank you. Of course, I'm praying for you, baby. You know that. You know that. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for everybody. You know that, Christy. And how's your mom? And I know your mom wasn't in the best of health, and I know you were there with her, but I'm praying for all of you guys. Oh, Patricia, you can catch the replay. But like Anne and a few other people, um, I know how they feel about my friend. Like I said, that's their feelings. That doesn't stop me from associating with them. Not at all. So I just want to say that we all, oh, yes, today is your baby's. Wait a minute. Is today her birthday or was yesterday her birthday, Terry Lynn? Because I just saw it on your IG. She's turned 16, right? Happy birthday. I left a message on your IG. I left a message on your IG to wish her a happy birthday. So, and your niece, if she's up to speed now on her piano playing, I need another Prince song, damn it. I need another one. So, yes, he was a great actor. Yes, everybody, especially these military men. And if guys, if you didn't know, a plane was not allowed. See, I don't want to discuss that on here because oh, it's heart wrenching. And I watch it all on CNN, the stuff that's going on in Afghanistan. I watch it. So it's just heart wrenching. But today I'm going to fry my daddy some fish, or I might just bake him some fish. I'm going to fry him some fish. We're going to have a nice salad. And it feels weird to have my dad here with me because normally when I go there, I go to his house, and it's weird to have my dad here with me. It's just weird. And last night I was on a live with John, and he didn't understand that I was on a live. And he kept talking to me, so I kept muting it. And then he would ask me to fix him something, so I would turn my camera off and turn my mic off and go get him what he needed. But it's funny just having him here, and he's hard of hearing. So you got to scream everything at him. Yes, we will be praying for every one of you, especially with all the devastation that's going on in Louisiana. And Red Hot is here. Red Hot is home. You see how prayers work? She pulled through. Well, she has a long way to go, but she's here with us. She's still here with us, with her kids, with her mom, with her family. Power of prayer is a really, really serious thing. You can pray. I don't care what your religion is or whatever. Everybody has a higher power that they look to for strength. Do that. Yes. I am. I'm enjoying the time with my dad. I'm not looking forward to that long ass drive back to New Orleans, but I'm enjoying my time with my dad. I really am. So well, he's still asleep, so he's tired. He's really, really tired. He got up last night at 8 something last night and thought it was morning time. And we sat up for a while. He watched his cowboy stuff. I put him in a room, put his cowboy movies on, and he went right back to sleep. So when he gets up, hopefully it won't be like right before I go live, but he and I can make some runs today because he wants to go do a few things. See, Red Hot have good days and bad days. Yes. Yeah, it's depressing because you're not used to, because you can't do what you're used to doing, but you got to remember, you got to follow the doctor's advice, change your diet like he told you to, do what you need to do. Guys, if you did not, and I know some of you don't, but if you did not see that live last night, it was so funny. We had a good time. We discussed 90 Day the Other Way. And when John came out there with that Harry Krishna outfit on, I was done. I was just floored. He scared me. I fell out laughing. But and the tambourine, it was just hilarious. I like to see him happy. I like when he's like that. Yes, we are. We're going to do that. But again, guys, it's almost 1 o'clock. I will see you guys later. I love and I respect each and every one of you. I really do. I respect your opinions. I may not know you personally. I may have never seen you. But anybody that knows me they'll send me messages in my DM. They'll give me their opinions. They'll let me know something. And I've never been rude or disrespectful to anybody. I even got cursed out one time on a DM and didn't know why. And I didn't come back nasty. I love you too, baby. I was just me. So, like I said, you never know what people are going through. They might be taking out their anger or their frustration or depression on you. But just think about it. If it was you, how would you want people to receive you and accept you? That's all I say. I'm just me, sweetie, but thank you. Yes, Debbie. Yes, and I have a person that's right down, and I know you said you're down there too, but I've gotten a lot of all about fun. 1 gram. Okay, look, Ann Graham, all about fun. M wants you to DM her. I love all of you guys. I really do. And just be respectful to people. I mean, seriously, be respectful because you wouldn't like to hear the way people come at you or say things about you. And everybody has feelings. Trust and believe that. Everybody does. So again, love you guys. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for the DMs. Thank you for being here. But, I got to say thank you for the super chats because somebody told me one time they sent me a super chat and I didn't get to it fast enough. So I'm doing better. But thank you guys because you can be anywhere, but you choose to be here. And I really appreciate that. I really do. And I want to say I will see you guys later. Let's have a good discussion. If you guys are not familiar with the case, it's the Murdoch case in South Carolina. Let's have a discussion about that at 7 o'clock tonight. That'll be 7 Central, 8 Eastern, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. So again, I want to just say thank you all. And I am getting out of here. I'm going to go get myself together, get this fish and stuff. And I will see, I got the fish. And I will see each and every one of you later. And if you guys feel like if you want to send me something and you didn't feel comfortable saying it in the chat, send it to my DM or look in the, my email for the channel is actually on my channel. You can always send me a message. Thank you guys. Bye.